good, yo? Welcome back to a brand new reaction video this time. What's good, yo? Welcome back to a brand new Comic Book Release issue number 36 of Miles Morales Spot. We are back once again, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, now before we jump right in, man, actually some major news that I'm super excited about. I literally just either just dropped or I just found out. We're actually, HBO Max just announced that they have a new partnership going on, or I guess maybe not partnership. They're signing on a bunch of G Kids films coming out over to the program. We've gotten confirmed that we are going to be getting Millennium Actress, Mind Game, Perfect Blue, Shin Godzilla, Summer Wars, The Boy and the Beast, The Colors Within, The Girl That Leaped Through Time, Wolf Children, Your Name is in here, man. And there's a bunch of others as well. I'm not sure how many of these are anime films, which ones are not. I'm not familiar with everyone on these lists. But obviously, there's a lot of big ones in here, man. Obviously, probably the biggest one for me is Millennium Actress. I have been wanting to watch that film for so long because obviously it's Satoshi Kon. You know, I love me some Satoshi Kon. Perfect Blue is one of my all-time favorite anime films. I loved Paranoia Agent, and I want to see all of his filmography. But Millennium Actress, I haven't gotten to because it's not streaming anywhere or anything. So, but now it's finally coming to HBO Max. I'm super excited. Why? That's like the one I'm like the most excited to see is Millennium Actress. No confirmation yet if any of these are going to be having the dubs, but judging the fact that they're going with G Kids for this one, I imagine whatever is on the discs is going to be what's on, the stream. So I'm assuming all of these will have their dubs that do have, and Mind Game is the one I'm really excited to see. That's getting a streaming release because, that show hasn't really gotten, I don't think, any sort of Western release. I think the last time it got any major Western release is when it aired on Toonami on April Fool's Day in like 2018, I want to say that was. Long time ago, later, long time ago, on like April Fool's. That was like the last time I think Toonami did any like April Fool's thing kind of thing going on, because that used to be a thing. I remember when I think it was like the year prior to that one. I believe it was the year prior to that when Samurai Jack season 5 was airing. Like the show was airing during that break, and like for that year they just aired. I think it was just nothing but like Rick and Morty episodes for April Fool's Day that day. Like people were pissed off about that. I remember people were actually kind of pissed about that. Said that there wasn't going to be a new Samurai Jack episode. It was just going to be Rick and Morty, and that was when like Rick and Morty was like at like probably the peak of its popularity and whatnot. So I remember that people were kind of pissed about that one. But yeah, they haven't really since then. Toonami hasn't really done anything like that anywhere since then. I don't think. Maybe did they do an April Fool's Day in 2019 where they aired like? And I think they might have done one in 2019. Now I think about where they aired like an episode of Fooly Cooly like alternative in Japanese, just randomly. I think I might do it in 2019. I think that might be 2019, right before the show had actually properly released. They here's like the first episode in Japanese. I remember they aired that on Toonami one time, so I think that might have been 2019. But yeah, I think since then we haven't done any sort of like major thing for April Fool's Day or like that week or anything. Man, it's just been like business as usual. No, like here's a movie or like here's something else on the block or something. Nothing. But yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, if you guys do have HBO Max, please, I implore you to watch Mind Game. It's an incredible film. Please go watch it. But yeah, I'm excited to see Millennium Actress. I'm excited to finally get to see The Girl Who Leaped Through Time and Wolf Children. We were both two big iconic anime films I've heard a lot of things about that I've also been meaning to watch. So I'm excited to be able to finally watch both of those films. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Let's get into the actual, episode. Let's get into the actual video, to the actual issue. All right, credits. Let me get some more water. Hold on. Not much more in this one, but just so I'm prepared because I feel like I might need that. Anyway, Brooklyn, I'm bringing the hood to you. Anyway, what the heck? We're back at Brooklyn Visions Academy. This ain't good. Hi, little Avenger. Brother Ares must be in the most desperate state to have brought us here. Sky, dark. Guys, y'all seeing that? I see. Nearly destroying one Moto City was not enough, brother. I thought it was a fitting end to our tale, trickster, storyteller. It's a modern mortal world, and it's quite a sight. And still Lord Ares would razz it so effortlessly. A small price to pay for the glory of ascending to the rank of Olympian. Just be glad he's on our side, cause something tells me our last Lord of Olympus is about to get real Old Testament. We about to go Prince of Egypt with this motherfucker. Start having it rain fire. Ascend the sun, ascend the tide. Forgot the song lyrics. Ascend the sun. Serving as your soul torn upon behalf is the last thing I want to. Such a banger film, man. Seriously. Big Prince of Egypt, man. Incredible film, man. Seriously. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. You mock my care of my Syphilin birds. I don't know how to say that. Birds in Asi. Perhaps I should show you why they have earned Ares' affinity. Exclamation points. Well, these are some big ass red birds. Hark, mortals, and know the despair of Ares, god of war. Shift, get behind me! Get behind! Yes! Squawk! Finally, the great Hercules may enter the fray. Bro is way too happy about strangling a bird. He looks a little too happy for that, bro. I don't know about y'all. Oh, how restless I grew on the sidelines. Observe, great Dr. Koan, how effortlessly I throttle these beasts. A most impressive sight. I would imagine perhaps such that your adrenaline pumps. Not really. Then perhaps a demonstration of wrestling techniques is required. Ha! Notice how easy. Oh boy. Ha! Notice how easily the creature is coiled by the protuberance of my muscles. The fuck, dude. Anyway, next page. That's so. There's so many. They just keep coming. We got this Gus. We can't let them hurt any of these people. Get away! No, can't get in. Can't get there in time. Don't worry. Shift got this. Big Bird need to calm down. Don't worry, Shift. I got you. Heck yeah. We need to make a pretty good team. Thank you so much, Spider-Man and Gus girl. Actually, it's just Gus. Our pleasure, ma'am. Gus, look out! Sorry for snatch and swing. Spider-Man doing overtime right now. I'm not seeing Ares are out of control. Whoa, they're gonna destroy the whole dang borough at this rate. Next page. Many names were given to Kawaku Anasi, the great trickster, weaver of deceit and lies, spinner of mischief. But it was you who so yearned for war. He would lie to his own siblings and host. You were a fool to think I wanted anything more than a good story. Yeah. So threatened by. You were an outsider, a foreigner, an arrogant god from a strange land who thought he could trespass into Olympus without my notice. So threatened by a mortal seamstress was the great god of war, encouraged that he would torture and around what the hell, Aranchi, I don't know. My herald for nigh a fortnight. Esuchu's judgment will be had, Olympian. Enough! The time of talk is over. I just throwing arrows. Next page. War God, release me. Our song remains unresolved, and this Kawaku Anasi cannot observe. Drop kick. Oh, this mask is breaking up. Oh, wise and powerful Ares, ascension to skyfatherhood has made you the most wonderful vehicle. He's skateboarding like it's playing Web of Shadows, bro. Yeah, damn. I wish more Spider games had that whole thing where you could like skateboard on people like you could in Web of Shadows. That was a really good thing. I'm calling. I wish more Spider games had that. Anyway, release me, Voodoo, if you insist. No, the school. Next page. Anasi, what are you thinking? You're gonna bring down the whole account. Spider-Man, We are not finished. Ugh. What the heck, man? We need to get this thing. We need to get in there before the school collapses. I am not here to be the god of students. I am here to become the god of wind. Ugh. Max power is enough to drain from all the fighting. Need to think. Stand up. Face the master of the animo. 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 I don't know if I say that right. Zip, bro, you have to know that no matter what Eric promised you, he'll never really respect you. Shut up! Stand up! Fight me! If you want to be worthy, to be truly respected, show us. Give folks a reason to believe. Look around and tell me, do you really think this is the right way? Ugh. You are the god of wind, right? You're boundless. You're boundless, Zip. Not held down by anything. That means you can change. That means you can change. Can do whatever the heck you want. Not but a scratch. The wind gods, the animo, moi. How do I say that? You said they used to help mortals. Yep. Well, I think you can be the one to bring back faith. Help us, Zip. Show us how great you really are. Buddy of mine once said, "With great power, there must also come great responsibility." Yep. So I'm asking you, Zip. You've been given all of this power. How you plan on using it? But Lord Ares, his power is too great. What could we possibly do? That's easy, bro. Whatever a Spider-Man can. Yeah. Next question. I see you found your honor, cousin. It's always the last. It's always the last place you left it. Zip, top left. I see it, Spider. Honor me, mortals, for the Master of Winds has saved you. Thanks, man. Me and Phil got this, Spider-Man. There's still people trapped in the school. Thanks, Power Lift. I can't wait to dig into the news to our next therapy session. There's still people in the school. We need to clear it out before the roof gives. How would how would we do such a thing? Shall I blow this building down? Ain't no way ever. Zip, my guy. Ain't no one ever told you that. Sometimes the best way to deal with the problem is by going through it. Just webbing them up, dude. I'll grab the teacher as well. Ugh. Hey, gang! No need to thank me, mortal. Saving my lessers is simply normal for God as charitable as myself. Aren't you the man who blew a hole in my classroom wall? I have changed. You gotta give Zip a break. You know how New York traffic can make people act nutty. Anyway, stay good, and young man, stay in school. Yeah, sure thing, Spider-Man. Lord Ares, this has gone too far. Listen to reason. Nasa, you have to stop this. People are getting hurt. Who are you to give me orders, Theo? You were barely fit to bear my cup, boy. But it should be no surprise you were not ready to answer Olympus's call. That you that you thought I would let a lowly demigod like you join our ranks. You are a joke, Zip, just like all the others in your line. Wait, is he bleeding gold? I know somebody. I don't know if this is like spit or like the colors or whatnot, man. But like, do gods and Romeos bleed like gold or something? Not blood, not red. I don't know. I just know so. Through the car or bus. I have grown tired of being Olympus's laughing stock, and I will suffer this senseless destruction no longer. If Zip Cipher last sicken of the Animo Eve is to gain the mortal's respect, it would be on my own terms. You sure you're ready for this, Zip? Aye, Spider. You gain these mortals' respect by dying alongside the rest of them. La la la. Pyria? Philosophistum. Phil, Philomonless, I don't know, to me. I was bound by duty to be your champion, not your slaughterer. I will play no role in parts of these. Okay, these are these two. Which one's the redhead? Which one's the sexy redhead? I think it's like Philum. I think it's might have been Pyra or Philo, whatever, however you say that. Aye, uncle, there is no honor in this fight. I don't know if we're winning this. I don't know if we're winning this one, my lord. Ugh! Then take your cowardice elsewhere. Allah, 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 Allah. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Curse, cowards, deserters! I will see this city raise whole. Ares, my dude, we'd love to hear another big scary speech, but we need to wrap this up. Another drop kick. My champion speaks true, sweetest brother. Our song nears its conclusion. Yes, see how our chorus grows. I will be Olympus's plaything no more. Bane of Zeus, forgive me, dear uncle. Just slapped him with a fucking straight pole. But sweet mother Demeter, did oft warn of your treacherous ways. Next page. This is for mankind. Me, Miss Third Period, wretched girl. Brother, I wondered when we might find a moment to talk. I've been waiting to get a piece of you. By Zeus. Everyone just getting their licks in. Zip, Anansi, now. Did you hear that, Ares? And now a triple or double drop, another double, one drop kick, a common kick, and a punch. This is the sound of something most divine. Wait, it's over? It would seem the title of Skyfather was a bit presumptuous, dear brother. Aye, much power did Ares gain from conflict, but even he has his limits. Oh, warrior of warriors, what say you of this Agon? Did you yield? Do you yield? Aye. Though in Enshul's judgment was to be paid in full, Anansi would return to you the pain inflicted upon sweet Aranches 100-fold. Your voodoo, god of judgment, has no power here, spider. And yet the god of the story stands over you in victory. A curious development, but worry not, Olympian. Our story has come to its end. As victor, I ask for but one thing: leave and grant Anansi Sikon's peace. You and your host will never inflict pain upon one of my champions ever again. If such pact is broken, then you shall face the wrath of the blessed Buluku himself. So say the old laws. Do you agree to these terms, God of courage? Your request will be granted. So long as Kawaku Anansi lives, no harm shall come to any of your heralds, by my hand, direct or otherwise. But know this, spider, the memory of Olympus is long. This slight will be resolved. She's holding his helmet. Next page. So he is gone, just like that. As I said, sweet champion, the laws of Skyfather are not easily broken. Ares will be abide by them because he must. To break secret laws, which would be to undo our entire house. Forgive my interruption, mortals, but I appreciate our time here and has come to. But it appears our time here has come to an end. The mortals of this area are quite. The fuck does that even say? Quite eccentric, I think is what that's. I don't know. I can barely read that. 'Twas an honor to meet little ones. Farewell, fare thee well. Oh, Zip, my guy, where's a truce does make us friends, Spider. I will find my worth, and I will do it without your help. Excuse me, Mr. Zip. I have a question. Wait, I need to ask you something. Away from me, girls. Probably Dad's like, how do you control winds or something? Ugh. What the most reclusus? I don't know how you say that. Bout. I never knew Brooklyn to be so exciting, little adventure. Thanks, Herc. Glad someone had fun. But what about the people who live here? How am I supposed to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man when I let half the neighborhood get destroyed? Do you have any idea how long it'll take for for these folks to rebuild? That's not even if they can even afford it. Oh, sweet champion, I said no harm. Next page. I said no harm would come to those here, and Kawako Anase would stay true to his word. Aha! Yes, let the reverberations of our story divide right what was wronged. It's fixed. Hell yeah! What the hell? Translated from Yoruba? Is that some African language? What the fuck is that? Google. I have never in my 25 years of living, I've ever heard of such a language. What the fuck is this? Or is this some bullshit made up from the Marvel Universe or something? Like Latverian or something, I don't know. Okay, what the fuck is this? Okay, it's a West African ethnic group and their language and their culture. There you go. There you go. So that is our answer. It is in fact an African language. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, there you go. It is in fact an African language. Still, I do. It's African. Cool. Now let's see if I can. The line is like all fucked up now. Okay, I think it's good now. I think I got it. There you go. Anyway, let's continue on. What? You could do that the whole time? Naturally. There is more we must discuss, champion. But let's go somewhere a bit more private. Next page. Oh man, God, new does. Not gonna lie, man, he looking dripped out here with this little like jacket he got going on, man. He dripped out, I gotta say. Anase's domain. Whoa, this is like the place Black Panther took me. You will find my home to be much less hostile than that of sweet sister Abbas. I have brought you here to apologize. Fair does Anase's web reach. Far does Anase's web reach, and such many reverberations are felt upon it. Such interest did yours bring me that I could not help but to investigate. Your plight serves as a means to an end for me. This much is true, and for that I must apologize to you, Miles. Thank you, Anasi. I thought you were helping me because I was special because you believed in me. No, ma'am. Oh, sweet champion, I chose you for other reasons other than convenience. This was no trick. I believe in you because I could teach you just as you could teach me. How can I believe in you, man? How do I know this isn't another one of your another like trick or story? I now see as many things, teller of stories, maker of myths, trickster, but never liar. Ain't that? I'm pretty sure tricksters and liars is like the same thing, but okay. This all knows is to be true. You are my champion of champions, sweet Weaver. If an Nazi word does not convince you, let his actions work in their place. A demonstration of truth. Yes, this is what is deemed demanded. I think is what's that next page. Huh? Back in school? What the? Back? Miles Morales, my champion, my Spider-Man, you have won for the great Kawako Anase this day. For this gift, I have returned all that was wronged in the course of the Argon. Ha ha! Yes. Furthermore, Anase will return to watching his stories from afar. For there are other seconds of Anase who seek his aid. But don't worry, not sweetest Weaver. Your stories will always reverberate upon my web. So spin well, Spider-Man. And remember, an Aussie is but a pluck away. So I guess now he's fucked up. He's now been written out of the book. He'll probably come back eventually, but for now he's written out of the book and is just back to Miles being Miles now with having a African god over breathing down his neck. Anasi, you there? Is he really gone? Please go home, and for the love of God, let's hope there will be no more mythology visitations next week. I need a drink. What do y'all think this dude drinks, man? What to any of you guys that know anyone that is African, what do Africans drink? What is the African drink of choice, man? Rum? Bourbon? Jack? Leave it down below in the comments what you guys think his drink of choice is. Or if there's one that West Africans particularly fancy. Dude, that was like, holy crap, little gods were scraping on our doorstep. Gank, bro, it was like, man, it was like, my man, I need to take a moment. I'm still spinning. So much happened. I mean, bro, like, my therapist is a Hulk, Gank. A Hulk? What in the unholy mother of ass is this? Who's this fucking knockoff male-looking black cat? The fuck? Felicia got like a cousin or something? Well, let's keep going. Okay, no, a Hulk. Quite string low roof and a skylight face it. Today is our lucky day, Inari. So it is, White Cat. So instead of Black Cat, he's White Cat. Super thieves and super schemes. Okay. Curious to see what these characters are. I'm assuming they're completely original characters, I'm assuming. Alright, that should be... Yep, that's everything. Alright, man. This is a fantastic issue, man. And, yeah. Anyway, guys, overall, give this issue a 9 out of 10. Guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me if you feel like it. Links are below. And there's also for more. See you guys next time.